All right, how are y'all doing today? Well, it's me and Stacy.
Hi.
We're down here in the man cave, chilling out. We're doing another angle with the camera, so you can see a little bit more of the man cave. We just wanted to talk about some issues today and what we've seen and what we think. Man, that Joe Biden went over there to Israel, made us look like a damn fool. Gets over there and goes to shake hands with somebody that ain't even there. Wow, man.
That fist pump too.
You know what the scariest thing about this guy is? He's signing stuff, right? Like he's over there signing with Israel. Signing stuff. When this guy ain't even in his right mind, and he's signing stuff. He's just signing stuff. Like all them things he did when he got in office.
Yeah.
He's signing to shut the pipeline down. He's signing all these declarations and stuff. And he ain't even there in his head.
Yeah.
You know, that's dangerous. We got a person that's in office that's over our country, and he is not in his right mind. Somebody is running him. And that's scary because we don't know who's running, who's controlling the show, who's controlling this that we're our country.
I don't know. It could be anybody.
Could be anybody. Could be Obama. I think it's Obama is what I think, but I'm not. I'm not sure. There's somebody running it, but it ain't him. There's too much proof that says it ain't him. He ain't in his right mind.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things he's doing that shows that he ain't competent for sure. The man's really old. But that doesn't mean nothing, just because somebody's old don't mean they're not competent.
Yeah.
But if they're, they got some kind of issues, then yeah, something needs to happen. But then he goes over there begging Saudi Arabia, going to the prince over there. And the crazy thing about that prince that he went over there to visit, is that's the guy that his intelligence basically told him was the one that killed that guy. I can't remember, is Yoshi or something like that. Killed him, and his intelligence told Biden, they know that he had something to do with it.
Huh.
So Joe Biden gets out of the vehicle over there, goes up to him and gives him a fist bump. Did y'all see that? Did you really pay attention to the fist bump though? Joe Biden had his fist like this, like real tight and went straight. The other guy, the prince, right? It was like a.
Yeah.
Yeah, this asshole.
Yeah.
It was like fake stuff, man. Fake stuff. Over there begging there for oil. When we're rich in oil, we can do stuff. We can do our own thing. And got all these evil people out here, pushing stuff. I like the AOC thing. What do you think about the AOC thing?
She's crazy. She is complaining because she's being harassed about that guy talking about her booty.
Hey, I will say this.
Booty.
AOC is a pretty woman. She is, but she's crazy as hell. She is a very pretty woman, and she does have a decent body, but she is a nut. She is a nut.
Yeah.
And before she became what she is now, she worked as a waitress.
Wow.
She worked as a waitress.
Yeah.
She is dumb as a box of rocks, though.
Yeah, I don't know how she got her position.
But because that guy was and this is another thing. If me and Stacy are together, and somebody is hackling Stacy, and Stacy's my girlfriend, and somebody's hackling her, I wouldn't be much of a man if I just let somebody do that. Well, AOC's boyfriend or soon-to-be husband, he just walked right along. He had a dog. He was walking right along up the stairs and didn't say one word to that guy.
Crazy.
Didn't say one word to him.
Well, that's a man, huh?
Yeah, she got a real man.
Yeah.
And he's a white dude. He's a ginger, right? Hey, and she's always pushing that racist stuff. Always pushing how white people are racist and this country's racist.
Yep.
And all this craziness. But yet she's with a white ginger.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah, crazy. Right?
And then, what's funny is the guy that was hackling her, if you look on the video, she kind of, after he was talking about her booty, she kind of turned around. She was wearing like this tan looking dress. It was tight fit. She kind of went over there to him, and then she kind of did like this and took a picture. You know what I mean?
And then complaining about
and
it.
And then minutes later, she goes on this rant talking about how she was uncomfortable, how
the police officer didn't do anything.
They didn't do nothing or anything. Well, what about the judges that she sits here and tells people to go after them and protest them on their property?
Yep.
In front of their houses.
Yep.
There's been death. There's a guy that was trying to assassinate Kavanaugh.
Yep.
But yet this idiot here is complaining because somebody's talking to her, talking mess to her.
Exactly.
And her boyfriend didn't have enough balls to take like if I was somewhere with you and somebody was talking about your butt and haggling you like that, hey, I'd give him a heat-seeking missile like this, boom. You know what I mean? That just shows that he's soft. You know, that just shows he ain't a real man. She's with somebody that's just like a puppet.
Yep.
Kind of like Joe Biden, you know.
I bet you you definitely know she wears the pants.
Oh, she definitely does.
Definitely does.
Did y'all hear about how much fentanyl they got? I guess they found it. They found like 1 million pills or something like that. It was a lot. It was like the highest DEA has ever found in pills.
Yep.
Or drugs.
Yep.
It's the biggest.
There's been a lot of people dying too, right? More deaths, fentanyl deaths.
Yeah. You know, these cartels in China, they're making a killing off of us, y'all. And this is coming to our country. This is coming to a town near you, and it's going to young people. You know, young people do drugs or experiment with drugs, and it's dangerous. You know, what if your kid goes out there and, you know, thinks he's smoking just a joint, and it ain't a joint. It's a laced up fentanyl deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He smokes it, he dies. You know, and they're trying to destroy our country. Joe Biden, if you haven't paid attention, he is trying to bankrupt our country. And, you know, I think it's, you know, when you see what he's doing, it ain't done because, oh, you know, he's making wrong choices, but it's so apparent that he's making the wrong choices to destroy the country.
Yeah.
It's almost like China has paid him to just go in there and destroy everything about us and just wipe us out. China will never have to come into our country and fight us. Yeah. They will never have to set foot in our country.
Because the president's assassinated.
Because all they got to do is get somebody paid off. Our president's their best team player.
Yeah, because he'll go for anything.
And if you see the videos of old Hunter Biden, man, they show all kind of crazy stuff. You know, he wants to talk about gun control and talk about how he hates guns, right? Well, he needs to go have a talk with his son. His son was naked, no clothes on, pointing a gun and taking pictures of pointing the gun at the camera. Okay? Wow. Doing cocaine off of prostitutes' rear ends. Woo. Young girls is kind of questionable of how old they are. Videos of him having sex and having girls go down on him. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff with Joe Biden's son. Joe Biden's son was also having relations with Beau Biden, which was the son that died, that Joe Biden had that died. His son Hunter was messing with his wife.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
And what about the daughter, the younger daughter of Joe Biden? She had it in her, I guess she had a diary, and it talks about when she was a girl, taking baths, taking showers with Joe Biden in the shower.
Oh, that's a little creepy.
That is. That is creepy.
And that's the president?
Yeah.
It's not my president. I know
not
that.
Mine. You say, hey, y'all see this hat? Re-elect that motherfucker? Hey, Donald Trump. Donald Trump. You know, people want to talk trash about Donald Trump. Who give $10 million to HBCUs? Donald Trump. What did Biden give black colleges? Nothing. Okay? Donald Trump also helped Mike Tyson. Donald Trump also helped Jesse Jackson one time, funding him so he could run for president. Okay? Donald Trump got Lil Wayne out of jail. The rapper, Lil Wayne.
Wow.
Okay? Now, if you're a racist and you don't like black folks and everybody trying to say that Donald Trump's a racist, why would you help black folks so much like Donald Trump has?
Yeah. Crazy, right?
It's crazy. And some of these same people years ago used to love Donald Trump. He's doing all the late night talk shows, and all these celebrities would have something to do with Donald Trump. Now he's a racist. Come on, he's a racist. Yeah, right. It's a bunch of crap, you know. They don't want Donald Trump to run again. I can tell you that. They don't want Donald Trump to run again. There's a lot of questions about DeSantis and Trump. Which one's going to run? How are they going to run? Donald Trump, I heard, is not going to. He's trying to make his mind up whether he wants to announce it early or he wants to wait later until he announces that he's going to run. I think with DeSantis being a Florida governor, and he lives here in Florida, and Trump lives in Florida, Mar-a-Lago, I think they talk a lot more than what we see.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're going to throw a monkey wrench in either one of them's basket.
Yeah.
For running for whatever they're going to do. I think they kind of have it planned. They probably talked plenty about it.
I'm sure they did.
I think they got that part figured out, being that both of them are in Florida.
Yeah.
Now, Mike Lindell said something yesterday, I think it was yesterday, saying that one of the judges in Arizona is going to take a look at what happened with the voting. I can't really say a whole lot, but I can say that. It's going to take a look at it and actually look at it and see what the findings are. Hopefully that'll kick in. Hopefully that'll kick in. You know. But they're this kangaroo court trial that they're doing. They're trying to get everybody to jump on it. There's two things they're trying to do right now. The Democrats are trying to do. There's two. The January 6th thing that's on TV, they're pushing that real hard. They want people to see that so they can get people to swap their votes over to Democrat. Because what happened in January 6th, whether you were for it or whether you wasn't for it or whatever, it left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths that I talked to. A lot of people I talked to in the public and around, that left a bad taste in people's mouths. Okay, what happened January 6th. Also, the Roe versus Wade thing. So they're going to use the January 6th and the Roe versus Wade to try to get votes to Democrats. That's what the Democrats are really pushing right now. Because they're telling the people out there, they abolished Roe versus Wade, so that means they took away your rights, your constitutional rights. It shouldn't have never been a constitutional right. It wasn't never a constitutional right for abortions. It should be left up to states. The Democrats are not telling their side, or telling these left people and these other people, not telling them, hey, look, they're not abolishing it. It's just up to the state. I had a guy ask me the other day, he said, well, do you think that's right? I said, well, if you want to have abortions, move your ass to the state like California or New York or wherever they're going to have that. Move there. States. Get out of our state. If we don't stand for that, go live somewhere else. Yeah. And it's another thing. One of the women that started Black Lives Matter, I think her name's Patrice Waters or something like that. Patrice Cullors. Okay, they got $90 million from like Nike and all these big companies for Black Lives Matter. Nobody knows where that money went. Nobody knows where the money went, y'all.
Crazy.
Huh? They're investigating it, but nobody knows where it went.
Yeah.
Well, we know one of the black women that started it, she bought 3 houses. Each house was $1.3 million. Wow. And guess what neighborhoods they were in?
White neighborhoods.
They were in white neighborhoods. Now, if you say that white people are racist, right? You say white people are racist. Systemic racism. Why would you, as a black woman, take and buy a house in a white neighborhood? That would be like somebody saying that they are a Klan member and they're going to go move down on Martin Luther King Street in Lakeland. That don't even make no sense. So that's bull. That what they try to push is bull crap. Hey, I got something.
What you got? Oh no.
Oh, see, hey. Uh-oh. You know who that is? That's Joe Biden, little snake. Sees a snake in the grass. That's Joe Biden's snake right there, y'all. I caught him. He tried to sneak up on me. You know what I do to a Joe Biden snake? Get out of here. We don't play that around here. That Joe Biden snake tried to get me, y'all. No, that wasn't a real snake. I was just playing. I wouldn't do that to a real snake. I probably wouldn't pick one up. Just telling everybody. Just having fun. But you know, really, we need to pay attention to stuff. And it's really, if you really think about it, it'd be like me being a bus driver. Okay? And the bus driver being the president. And he's taking us forward, or where we need to go. It'd almost be like me closing my eyes, taking my hands off the wheel, and saying I'm the bus driver, and we don't know who's running this bus. I mean, that's the way it is.
Yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm.
I mean, really, if Joe Biden ain't right in his mind, or he's old, or whatever problems Joe Biden has, who's running this country? Who is telling him what to say? Who is telling him what policies yes or no for?
Yeah. I
can tell you a thing we don't want. We don't want no Green Deal. They want to spend money. They still want to spend money, y'all. 9.1% inflation. 9.1 is what it's at. And they're wanting to still spend money. The Democrats are still wanting to spend money. You know who's putting a monkey wrench into their wheel? Manchin. Manchin says, nuh-uh. He's a Democrat. He says, no, we're not doing no more spending. We're in a recession.
Yeah.
You know, we're having problems right now, and they're wanting to spend more money.
They think it's free, I guess, for them.
Well, they keep spending money. We're already in debt. That we're probably not, our grandkids will probably be the one, or will be the ones paying for it.
Yeah.
And probably never have it paid off, but they're wanting to spend more money.
That's ridiculous. They need to stop giving money overseas to other countries and start keeping that money here.
I heard they spent like $5 trillion to Ukraine.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and we don't need to be in the middle of it.
Yeah.
We don't need to be in the middle of that Ukraine stuff. I don't care. I know. I feel sorry for the people that's going through it, and I don't even know what's behind all of it. There could be good reasons why Russia's doing what they're doing. It could be good reasons why I don't know. I don't live there. I don't know firsthand. All I know is what the news crews are doing is spoon feeding us what we need to know. Like this. They're feeding us like a baby. Spoon feeding us. So all the thing we're knowing is what we're being told. And we don't even know if that's right.
Yeah, that's true too.
So I don't know. But one thing I do know is if we're broke and we're in a bad situation, we don't need to give money to nobody. We need to tighten our belts up.
Yeah.
And cut costs of stuff.
Exactly.
You know.
Economize.
I mean, we need to do something. I mean, it's like if you lose a job or something. You don't go out and buy a brand new car when you lose a job. Yeah. If you lose a job, you start cutting back. Yeah. You know that cable that you don't really watch TV, get rid of it. You know, this over here that you don't really need, and you pay for it every month. You got to get rid of it. You got to tighten your belt up, and don't spend so much. But I went to the dollar store the other day, got me some of them Vienna sausages. Y'all seen them Vienna sausages? Now, if I remember right, they were either $1 a piece or 70 cents.
I think they may have been the 70 or 75 cents for those, because they're just the Vienna.
Now, you got to think, this little tiny can of Vienna sausages, even if it was $1 or 75 cents, that's a lot of money for a little tiny can of Vienna sausages. And they are good. Don't get me wrong, I love them. But, y'all, I'm telling you, when you're out there and you can find canned goods and products that you can put back and you can afford it. You ain't got to do a whole bunch. Just do what you can afford. Buy you some beanie weenies. Buy you some vegetables. Buy you some stuff you can put up. I'm telling you, there's countries right now. Stacy, tell them about the countries right now in the world.
The countries right now, they're sitting there, instead of using regular fertilizer, they've been using organic fertilizer, so their crops aren't growing. So guess what they're doing? They're starving to death. They're starving because they're trying to go green and use organic. No, use regular fertilizer, people. That's the only way to get your crops growing. And
you want the Democrats want to talk about an insurrection. You want to know what an insurrection is? I'm going to give you a perfect example of an insurrection. Did you see what happened in Sri Lanka? where the people went into the palace and they were swimming in the pool and they were laying on the guy's bed and they were going through his stuff.
Yeah.
That's an insurrection. That is a true insurrection. It was so bad that guy actually he did a written basically do away with it because he didn't want to be the president or the person over there no more.
Wow.
He resigned, but he did it by writing. He resigned by writing.
Wow.
But they were all in his stuff. They were in his bed. They were in his pool. They were in his bedroom. They were all in his stuff.
Wow.
That's an insurrection. You want to talk about insurrection? There was people all in his stuff. But you know, they want to take away our gun rights, and I know I keep bringing gun rights up. They want to take them away. You know, AOC. Oh, them guards up there. They should have said something, or they should have protected me. No, you don't believe in guns. You don't believe in police. Then why are y'all doing it? You know.
Yeah.
Hey, did y'all hear about this? In some of these Democrat-run cities where they're having problems with getting law enforcement, Starbucks is shutting their businesses down. So if you want Starbucks in Portland, Oregon, you're SOL because they are shutting their businesses down in these Democrat-run cities and states where they're having all this problem because they can't get police officers.
Yep.
The police officers have retired or quit.
Yep.
And they're trying to get police officers. You ain't never going to get a police officer. Never. If you treat him like crap, you put him in danger, you won't let him do his job, and think you're going to pay him to get out there in the middle of that mess, and he can't do nothing.
Exactly.
I mean, what do these people think? They're talking about, well, we could give them bonuses to get people to sign up to be a police officer. Yeah, a bonus so you go out there and get killed by somebody with a damn brick.
Or arrest somebody and then...
Yeah, arrest somebody and then you go to jail for 10 years because you put them on the ground?
Yep.
And they died because they were on drugs?
Yeah, crazy.
I mean, think about it. Think about Floyd. Think about Floyd.
Yeah.
Right? A drug dealer. A woman beater. Man, they made this guy a martyr. Like he was a model citizen.
Yeah.
If you look up his rap sheet, George Floyd, look up his rap sheet. And look at the charges that he's got. Drugs, breaking and entering, threatening a pregnant woman with a knife. He held a knife to a pregnant woman.
Wow.
This is a good guy that people should look up to. Okay.
They're putting him on a pedestal
Yeah.
like he's like a king or something.
Yeah. BS. BS. But that's what we got to deal with in this crazy world. You know, it's just like the other day, Senator Hawley was talking to the black girl.
Oh, the one that got beat up? Is that the one?
No. The Senator Hawley was talking to this black girl, testifying in front of Congress or whatever in the committee he's in. Senator Hawley. She was trying to say that a man can have babies.
Oh, that one. Oh, I remember. You showed me that video.
She was trying to say black, and the thing about it is, if you're saying a man can have a baby, right? Well, if that's the case, if we're going along with what you say, just for pretend, then wouldn't a man have a say-so?
Yeah, very
then
true.
Wouldn't a man have a say-so? Over a pregnancy, wouldn't he have a say-so?
Yeah, he would have a say-so. That's crazy.
But we all know that a man can't have no damn babies. These idiot people out here, just like that judge that Biden got put in there. She didn't know what a woman was. They asked her a question. What's a woman? She couldn't say. You're a judge and you can't even tell somebody what a woman is? But yet you can be a Supreme Court judge?
Wow.
Man, I'm telling you.
That's the basics they don't know. You hear that?
I'm telling you, we're in slap trouble. This country, we're in slap trouble. Only thing we can do about it is vote. We can get out there and vote. And we can show it ourselves in numbers. You know, as Republicans, we get out there on the streets and protest, walk down the road, we're going to be called Klan members. We're going to be called, everything under the book, insurrectionists and everything else. So we got to be careful going out on the streets. But that can happen, but we got to be careful about it. You know, and they push everything. They just push everything that ain't true, you know. And I think people are starting to wake up. There are some that's waking up.
Yeah. It's about
you
time.
know. So there is people waking up, you know, but also too, I talk to people all the time, and people say, "Well, Philip, you know, we know what happened with the election." I said, "Yeah, we do know what happened with election, the stuff that went on, but there was a lot of people that voted for that idiot too. There was people that voted for that idiot. You can talk to them to this day, and they'll still tell you that they like Joe Biden, and I don't know why. I guess they like paying high prices for stuff, or $1 for a little can of beanie weenies. That this thing should be costing what, 50 cents?
Yeah, it should actually.
I mean, really, that's $1.
I wonder what ramen noodles gonna go up to now. It was 33 cents.
Well, they're saying eggs went up 31%.
That's ridiculous.
Gas is up 50 something percent.
Although it did go down a little bit. It went from I was paying $4.45.
We're selling our oil to China.
That's ridiculous.
We're selling our oil to China.
That's kind of stupid.
That's stupid.
Because if you keep it here, we'd have cheaper gas because we have more gas.
Well, the thing about it is, if we keep giving our reserves up to another country that's one of our countries that it's a good possibility that we could go to war one day.
Yeah.
That's kind of stupid.
That is stupid.
You know.
Very stupid.
It's like, man, I don't know. I just know that I love this country and I stand for what's right, and I believe in God. I believe in this country, and I believe in our military, our men and women that fight for this country. But all this foolishness, man, I don't know where these people come from.
I don't know where they come from either.
You know, like manners, and how and thinking of others. Yeah. That's kind of went away.
Yeah.
I mean, you hold a door for an old man that's coming in or old lady that's coming in the store.
No, thank you, nothing.
There's people that are buttholes that are like, the person's fixing to grab the door handle and are getting up there to come in the store and nobody will hold the door for them.
Yeah.
You know, or do something for them. Like the other day, I seen an old lady and she had her buggy up there, and I think I was at Walmart. And I could tell she was kind of struggling with her groceries. And I said, "Hey, you want me to help you?" And I kind of intimidated her because I'm a big guy with tattoos. But she's like, "No, you can help me." And so I helped put her groceries in there, and I took the cart and put it up for her. And she's like, "Thank you." And I said, "You're welcome." But where's the kind stuff? Where's the stuff that you were raised up? Your parents were raised up, the kindness. Where's the kindness at? People need to be more kinder to each other, you know, and what you were brought up. I guess some people wasn't brought up with manners. Yes, sir. No, sir. You know, and to hold doors for ladies and to do the right thing. That's kind of went away, but I try to make it, you know, I try to make that, always do that, you know, always try to do that, you know. But they've pushed so much stuff on the children and the kids today that really, it ain't like it was when I was a kid. You know, I'm only 42. I'll be 43 in December of this year. But when I was a kid, you were raised up with all this stuff, you know. Yeah. You know, but it's like today, it's like these kids don't have no sense about nothing.
Those damn phones.
They don't. It's like they've let technology and let, you know, these people, they look up to people that are garbage, like LeBron James. They look up to these rappers that cuss and say how they're doing this to the women, and they're slinging dope, they're getting money, they're having sex with these women out here, and these young teenagers are looking up to this. And that ain't nothing to look up to.
No, it's not.
You're destroyed. Things are getting destroyed.
Yep.
You know, but all I can say for the patriots out there, all my friends and all the people that watch me, what we need to do is we need to stand up for our country. Anytime we can, we need to talk to people and explain to people, you know, and try to get our point of view across.
Yeah.
You know, and if you're sincere, a person can see that. And we definitely got to get people to vote, no matter what, vote. And we got to get people that ain't signed up to vote, get them signed up, help them out. If they need to ride up there to vote, or if you're voting that day and there's somebody that can't get up there because they don't have a car or they have no way, get them up there, you know. and do our part. You know, anytime we can help out, help out. You know, help out the Republican Party or whatever, and do the right things. But I'm telling you, anytime y'all go to the store, you got a couple extra dollars, get you some canned goods, get you some stuff. You know, extra medicines. A lot of people don't think about this. Extra medicines. Get you some aspirins, get you some Tylenols, get you some ibuprofens, get you a first aid kit. You know, get you a first aid. You can go to Walmart, you can buy a first aid kit there, or you can make your own. I make my own. Okay, I've got about 5 first aid kits. But have a first aid kit, because if something hits the fan, you're going to need Neosporin. You're going to need alcohol. You're going to need, you know, stuff to clean wounds out. You're going to need stuff to where, you know, you might have to do stitches. You need a bunch of stuff, you know, for that. But you're also going to need food. You're going to need medicines. Any medicine that you take, make sure you got plenty of it. Because I think it's going to get worse. I think it's going to get worse. If these other countries are having problems, and I've been watching a lot of world news, where I'm watching other countries' newses, you know, and who knows, a lot of that could be fake too. But I'm watching it. A lot of these other countries are hurting a lot more than we are.
Yeah.
And they're kind of the telltale signs that's going to happen to us.
Mm-hmm.
It's taking longer for it to happen.
Yeah.
So if you're out there, buy your medicines, buy your survival foods. You ain't got to go to these survival websites where you buy the buckets of food and they charge you this much. You can do that, but I don't do that. I got MREs. I've got canned goods, canned vegetables, fruit cocktail, beans, rice. And guess what? When you buy a bag of beans, right? Dry beans. You can plant them beans, man.
Wow.
You can plant them.
That's a good idea.
You dig your garden. If you need to dig garden up.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we seen it on Waterbug's video. I seen on Waterbug's video. He put a dry bean, and made holes in his garden and planted beans that he got out of a bag of beans and was growing beans in a garden.
Wow.
So you ain't got to go and buy actual seeds of it. You can get a whole bag of beans. You'll have a whole garden.
Yeah.
So just be thoughtful of that, y'all, and buy ammunition. You know, I know ammunition's high. It's kind of hard to come across, but there's times that, you know, if you come across it and it's a decent price, go ahead and grab it. But grab a couple shells, you know. 22 is one of the best ones to buy. You can buy a lot of them. Mm-hmm. They're not really that expensive. Yeah. And pretty much there's anything you want to shoot, you can hit with a 22.
Yeah.
You know. And think about it. Buy you some BB guns. I always talk about BB guns. Buy some BB guns. You can shoot BB guns forever, y'all. You know, but really think about stuff. And concealed weapons out there, if you got a concealed weapon, or if you're an open carry in your state, do it. We need y'all to do that more. You know, we need more people with the mindset of us, because if they do stupid stuff like these school shootings and these things, and you're out in the public and somebody does something stupid, we got them. You know, we're on top of it. You know, but we just want to make a video, bring a couple things up that we've seen out there in the media and stuff like that, and that we've heard of. But just stay strong. Love this country. Love your family. We'll make more videos as we go. We're just making a quick one today. I'm tired. I'm a little sunburned. I've been mowing the grass today. Stacy's tired. She had to work today. Yeah. She's gonna be a mail lady, y'all.
Don't tell me.
Let the cat out of the bag.
Don't tell me, buddy.
Hey, but you know, I tell you what, we love this country and we love y'all. You know, take care of yourself. Give me some comments. Give me some feedback. You know, and tell me what you think about some of the stuff I've talked about today and that we've talked about. Yeah. And share me out. Like my videos. We need your help. Also, share Donald Wiseman out. He's going to be on tomorrow night, y'all. Tomorrow night. What is it like? Usually it's like 6 or 7 o'clock.
I think
Donald Wiseman will be live, or you can actually call in.
Was he going to be live this Sunday? I thought he said next Sunday.
I think it's this Sunday.
Okay.
I think.
I'll have to relook.
Anyways, watch for him tomorrow. If he comes on live, watch for him tomorrow. You can call in.
Gotcha. Watch
Mark Hatfield. He's good to share out and watch his videos. And also Waterbug68, go check him out. Now, if you're, you know, certain things you don't like, because Waterbug's channel, they talk about different issues, and that's how it is. And if it hurts your feelings, or you get offended about something, or you got thin skin, you might not want to watch his videos. But he's a good guy, and they talk about everything. That's what I'm saying. If you go on his channel, they talk about everything. Don't get offended. Don't get all, you know, butthurt about stuff. Yeah. But until next time, y'all, we love you. Stay safe. All the preachers out there, our military, everybody that knows me out there, I love you. Take care of yourself. And we'll catch you next time on another video, and we'll talk about something else and see where else everything's going at that time. All right, y'all. See you later. Love you.
Bye.